Awesomenauts was released to the world in 2012. It was primarily released on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. An updated version for PS4, Mac OS X, and Linux was released in 2014. Awesomenauts is yet another entry in the growing genre of MOBAs, made extremely popular by games such as League of Legends and Dota. Being a 2D side-scrolling MOBA, it is a bit different from the big boys of the genre. I know what you're probably thinking, how in the hell does that even work? Or maybe you're thinking, a 2D side-scroller, what is this, Super Mario? While the core gameplay elements are there, it is the slight differences of the formula that make the game stand out. Awesomenauts can be thrown into the genre with Dota or League, but it is the slight deviations from the norm that make the game entertaining and interesting. The game pits teams of 3 against each other in an arena. The goal of the game is to slowly gnash away the opposing team's defense and take out their base. The 2D side-scrolling is a welcome change to the well-established genre. Sure, the core MOBA mechanic of lanes is present, but with the lanes being vertical instead of horizontal, it causes the player to think a bit differently with defensive strategy and offensive pushes. But Awesomenauts is a MOBA at its core, and as a MOBA there are certain things that the genre has to have. A shop, mindless minions to fight to get currency, an upgrade system that features multiple tiers of power and cost, and finally, people who will absolutely destroy you no matter how good you think you are at the game. The differences in characters offer up a wide variety on how to play. The game offers up a good deal of strategy, but it doesn't really feel nearly as robust as Dota or League. There are a few characters who are locked behind a paywall. For the most part, the characters offered in the base game feel varied enough so that you feel like you're getting your money's worth. Luckily, a majority of the characters can be unlocked by grinding. While there are plenty of upgrades for your characters, the buyable things in the game kind of stop there. There are no items, only upgradable features. You can buy things to shoot faster, recover faster, or move faster. These cannot really be equipped, but rather bought and just kind of there for the duration of the match. While you are limited in a certain amount of perks you can buy per category, it is the lack of switchable items as seen in Dota or League that makes yet another difference between this game and the heavy hitters. Aiming is done manually. You move the joystick to aim on the Y-axis. This may sound kind of strange at first, but it feels natural when given the 2D side-scrolling nature of the game. There's a ton of DLC, with even more being released in early 2016. Most games have those 1 or 2 characters that can absolutely destroy anything on any level, and Awesomenauts is no exception. Nevertheless, the game can be both casual and competitive. In my book, it is almost there to be one of the great MOBAs, but there are a few things that keep it from breaking into the big leagues. Truth be told, Awesomenauts is a great stepping stone game, and what I mean by that, it's for the player who wants to see the MOBA scene, but doesn't want to get insulted to tears. Players can play this game safely and not have to worry about their mothers nor their stupidity being mocked. Here's an analogy for you. Imagine the MOBA genre was a restaurant. Games like Dota and League would be the main courses. Awesomenauts would be the appetizer. A mere taste of what MOBAs can be as a genre, though it doesn't require the full commitment of a full course. Another great thing about this game is the community. There aren't too many players who are mean against the bad players. You'll have to trust me on that one, for I know firsthand how the community treats a bad player. Developers Romneo show their love to the community too. There's fan art proudly displayed on each loading screen. With my experience in the game, the community is nice. But as with any community, there are a few meanies out there. But that's what you get when you play a competitive game online against a cast of worldwide strangers. With an online game, balancing is key. While characters overall do feel pretty balanced, you do get a game that occasionally feels a bit out of whack. This can result in very short games where one team gets absolutely stomped mercilessly. Trust me, again, I've been there. Don't get me wrong, Awesomenauts is truly a fun game, but at times it feels like your little brother trying to play with the big kids. It has a whole lot of heart, and for that, you have to love it. Yes, it does fall short in some of the classic MOBA mechanics, but it's the charm of the characters and the simplification of a well-known genre that lets the player relax when it comes to competitiveness. For $9.99, the base game, and $23.99 for everything thus far, the game is definitely worth the money. Awesomenauts is a great alternative to those poor gamers who want to play a MOBA and not have their mothers nor their stupidity insulted by a barrage of foreign languages. The game is easily accessible to players who may not be familiar with the genre. The Poor Gamer approves Awesomenauts' purchase for any of your MOBA itches you have to scratch. Thanks for watching.